So I know your some of your family's Mormon, right? Is your grandma Mormon too?
Yes, but she's like very chill.
She's not like a regular Mormon. She's a cool
Mormon. My whole family's Mormon, but they've over the years come around to and been way more accepting of what I do.
Got it. And how is it that growing up living in that lifestyle?
Actually, I feel like it taught me a lot of morals, and like it's a pretty strict, intense religion.
Yeah.
There are some rules, like the nitpick things of like, oh, you can't drink coffee, you can't show your shoulders, you can't show your knees.
I didn't know the coffee one.
No coffee.
Wow. Why is that?
Anything that's slightly addictive is frowned upon. So like,
Interesting.
Okay.
Except
ounces.
sodies, right?
But you can have soda.
like you can't drink Coke. That's why there's that joke that every Mormon's addicted to Diet Coke.
That's
Like everyone
crazy.
in Utah drinks Diet Coke.
Wow.
Remember when we
Yeah.
went to Utah? There was no soda.
They also have like these stores that are like soda shops though. And
Yes.
my buddy who was
right,
Mormon, he's like, no, everybody, they don't go to bars. They go to like the soda shop and you like mix sodas all night.
So I guess you're
and
allowed
you
to have
watch-
soda a little bit.
No,
It's
but
like-
that's like the crazy.
non-caffeinated.
No, but that's like their crazy shit.
Got
Like,
it.
And there's also like loopholes too. He was telling me about like energy drinks. He was like, I can drink Monster, but I
Yeah.
can't have coffee. I'm like, that's so interesting.
So crazy.
But that's where that religion gets weird because it's like, who's making these rules and who's like saying that like that's not, you shouldn't be drinking Monster, you shouldn't be drinking Red Bull, but like everyone tries to skirt the lines of the rules because
Right.
it's so many things you can't do.
Yeah.
So even like no sex before marriage, like there's all these weird stigmas around like how
That's how I feel about
Mormons,
religion
like,
too.
do,
It just
like,
doesn't make sense.
anal instead of having sex because it's not
The
technically
loophole.
sex.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's even worse.
That's
I'm
what
like,
I think. That's worse too. Tell us about my butt. I'd rather.
That's crazy.
Come on.
Or like, okay, it's like, oh, you can't do drugs, like hard drugs, but taking Xanax and Adderall is fine because it's prescription. And like, I'm gonna go steal my grandma's perks and show up to school on those. Like, that's way worse than smoking weed, you know? But
wow.
like, weed is so frowned upon. So there's just some things that in that religion I don't think apply to like modern society, like now.
Yeah.
And
No,
I
for
think
Right.
sure.
Like a lot of new things have definitely come out since.
Yeah, I feel like that's religion for the most part. I just have like my own like practice or relationship with God. I don't really believe in organized religion.
Yeah.
Especially just because that was like the most intense version I could have grown up in that
Right.
in.
Yeah.
I compare it to like the Muslim religion. It's very similar.
I grew up with my dad and all side who's all Muslim, and it was like very, very, very strict.
But I really
Totally
value
relate
like,
with you.
the moral code that they have. It taught me a lot of discipline.
Yeah.
Everyone who's Mormon is super charity oriented. Like every Wednesday and Sunday I was at an old folks home, like talking to old people for hours, taking care of them, cooking for people. So it taught me to be very generous. But as I got older, I just feel like being like a young person in that religion is not like sustainable.
Yeah.